got a nice name on there, actually.
Gumbooting was born in the gold mines of South Africa. The floors of the mines were often flooded. For the miners, hours of standing up on their knees in infected waters brought on diseases. The mining owners discovered that providing gumboots to the workers were cheaper than attempting to drain the mines. The workers were often forbidden to speak, and as a result created their own means of communication. By slapping their gumboots and rattling their ankle chains, the enslaved workers sent messages to each other in the darkness. From this also came a form of entertainment, as the miners evolved their percussion sounds and movements into a unique dance form, using it to amuse each other during their free time. Gumbooting has been chosen by us as an empowering style of dance, especially appropriate for an embrace by feminists because of its origin in oppressed populations and its powerful history of use as a tool of communication. The ReBelles, Fredericton, has chosen to adopt the Feminist Manifesto that is compiled at the Waves of Resistance Conference in Montreal. The manifesto is a call to action for Canadian feminists, a call to challenge patriarchy and rise against the oppressions of all people. Our routine combines excerpts and sentiments from our manifesto with some of the gumbooting movements we've interpreted.
Down with governments that use force and intimidation to impose conformity, limit choice, and reinforce the status quo.
We resist the discrimination against Muslims and Middle Eastern people and all forms of racial profiling.
We stand in solidarity with the families and communities of missing and murdered Aboriginal women.
All over Canada, stolen native land continues to be developed illegally and for profit, while the government fails to uphold treaty rights.
Rise against colonialism.
unaffordable childcare,
double standards,
Sexual harassment.
Glass ceiling.
sweatshops.
rise against capitalism.
We stand against the criminalization of homelessness and oppose development that forces people out of low-income housing and onto the street.
Capitalist development depends on the destruction of the natural world for the profits of the few at the expense of the many for generations to come.
We oppose advertisers who seek to destroy our self-esteem so they can sell it back to us.
Our strengths and capabilities will not be rewarded in pay stubs and hourly wages, but in the revival of our cooperative and creative nature.
Shame on the international banking institutions who use foreign lending and aid packages to coerce vulnerable nations into adopting the capitalist system. Pharmaceutical companies spend more money seducing your doctor by wining and dining them than they do on research.
Rise against capitalism.
Rise against the bills, laws, and strategies that infringe on women's reproductive rights.
We demand affordable childcare and the economic freedom to mother if we choose and how we choose. We reject arbitrary gender boundaries and race categories that seek to disunite us, create power hierarchies, and teach us what is normal.
We demand an end to physical, emotional, and sexual assault.
We will work to deconstruct the heteronormative dogma of our culture by reaffirming our right to unique expression and the choice of our friends, lovers, and partners.
Patriarchy hurts men too by creating unrealistic expectations of masculinity.
Rise against patriarchy.
Confronting these oppressions.
We will transform our daily lives and relationships.
We will value people and the planet over profit.
We will express our opinions through creative means.
We will continue to support grassroots movements and consensus-based decision-making.
We will build communities and contribute to support networks.
We will find common ground and struggle for a common future.
We will share our skills and resources within collaborative relationships.
We will cooperate together rather than compete.
We will start a gumboot troop.
We will change our attitudes, get pissed off, refuse, resist, walk out, speak up!
Good.